Why are we in between of two dumpsters?
They treated me like shit. They tried to throw me away. So, we doing a segment where they tried to put me. To clearly let them know that I'm not there. So like Jesus on the third day, I rose, motherfucker. Let's chat.
Let's start.
Let's do your shit. Come on.
Let's do this.
Pick 10, champ. He picking 10, bro. He gonna pick 10. Y'all to submit it. You know what I mean? He gonna pick 10. And I'm gonna slide it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run through him. They really try to put me in a goddamn trash can, bro. Can you believe that? Look at this shit. No, hold on.
Here we are.
No, bro. Look. Because this shit is craziness, bro. Look at this shit. I'm on the phone earlier. Somebody tell me look at my motherfucking name on TikTok. So you search my name on TikTok, just Chris Blake Griffith, pardon on manicure, and you see all this. Like what? Chris Blake Griffith crying. I'm like, is it a video of me crying? Chris Blake Griffith gets beat. What the fuck? It's mad shit. I'm highlighting the negative. It's human nature to do that. Highlight the negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It sucks.
But I'm really trying to figure out, is it a video of me crying on that motherfucker? I'm not like too TikTok savvy. I gotta really dive deeper, but I'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm literate. Let's do this, champ.
First question. Would you consider starting a Static Passion Run Club?
Definitely. Definitely. I got some health issues going on with my ankle from the time I got assaulted that I'm still healing from, so I'm trying to get back on my run grind. Obviously, we keep my body up. I keep my body up in a way that looks like I ain't missing a beat, but I have not been running the way I used to run, and that's due to some physicality issues. But we ain't even gonna subscribe to that mentality. I'm gonna push through. This shit gonna be right back where it need to be in no time, and we're gonna hit the road. But yes, there are plans to get a run club together, shoot some phenomenal content. I don't really want to bust so much on it because I don't want nobody to jack, and I know they paying attention because they motherfucking paying attention. But yeah, definitely pushing. Great question. I love unity when it comes to fitness and stuff like that. It's way easier to get the job done when you got a community with you. So yeah, you pick up better PRs, more consistent PRs. Just always, you know, they say if you want to run faster, you got to run with faster people. My times used to be crazy. I wake up, might be a day after I was drinking or something along those lines. I'm running 4 miles, pace probably 7:45 a mile. Next day, I'm hydrated properly, good gallon of water in me, whatever the case is. Okay, we breaking that down to about 7:25 a mile. See what they try to put me in? That's why I can't run right now, because motherfuckers keep playing. But it's all, I'm nursing back to health. I'm about 80%. This calm is cool. But yeah, and then I do like a run with G Money. Like I remember one time we landed in Miami, immediately grab shoes, we do the run. And my time directly after that, after just landing, immediately, early in the morning. I think I hit like 6:45. He trying to outdo me, I'm maintaining, I'm not gonna pass him because it's his camp. 48 laws of power, never outshine the master. But yeah, it's crazy. You wanna get faster, run with faster people, so yes, long answer to a simple question, run club on the way.
Second question, what's your favorite place besides LA and New York?
Damn, I love Houston, but I'm from Baltimore. This ain't necessarily my favorite place in the world. I love it here. It's not necessarily my favorite place in the world after those two cities. Not after those two cities, but aside from those two cities. But on this side of things, I definitely like to spend my time more on the DC side. DC, well, definitely DC, but the Maryland, the areas, the outskirts of Maryland that are closer to DC, is what I'm trying to say. I love the city, but as beautiful as it is and as peaceful as it can be, I personally come from too much of a traumatic lineage when it comes to certain things here that I've just been made aware of, and it's hard to turn those blinders on. It's just impossible, you know. Anybody who come from an area like that know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, I can't even really enjoy it like that, and I'm sure my DC homies probably look at it like that shit when, you know what I mean, they out there politicking and certain things like that. So I get it, but I'm not from there. I feel like I was born and raised Baltimore. DC made me a man, so I like to spend my leisure time in DC. So it'd probably be DC, and it's the nation's capital. It's beautiful. Sunday Fun Day is undeniable. You know what I mean? Even the greatest party in the world, I think right now, well, definitely in the States, which is Highlight Room on Wednesday. Sadiq, basically the dictator of all Fashion Week right now, Sean Dickerson's party. He from DC? Well, he from Baltimore, but he locked in with all the DC guys, Marlon and A1 Events and Wayne and Tony Promotions or whatever it's called. All respect. But yeah, I say DC right after. Maryland, DC, DMV, call it whatever.
Got you.
Next, champ, brother.
Joey Sales. Not really a question, but he says we need your clothes, vlogs, and content all around.
Is that a question?
It's not a question.
Oh yeah, love. We doing a drop tomorrow. I'm gonna detail that in another video that'll probably drop later, maybe before this, maybe after this, but it'll be a separate segment where I break down a drop that's coming sooner than you motherfucking think. You heard?
Golden blonde.
And vlogs. What the fuck is vlogs? My
Vlogs.
man. Yeah, it's okay.
Some people, you know.
I understand.
Yeah.
Tomato, salmon.
Golden
Definitely
blondie.
more of a salmon than a tomato, but go ahead. Be long.
Hey, Golden Blondie said, "Why is your baby so pretty?"
Oh, wow. These count. This is
this is
if
real.
your question don't get answered, blame this man. He gonna pull my BM. He gonna put my BM as a question. Talk about why my baby's so pretty. Because we made the baby. Thank you. And God, you know what I mean? Put a sprinkle on it. Do the static together. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lord. Love you, Big Blake. You're tweaked out, bro. These are the selection questions? These is handpicked.
Yeah. 036.JT asked,
Flame this man if your question don't get answered.
any Static Passion release dates?
I just, yeah. Yo, bro. I just said that.
Hey,
yo,
you said sooner than you think. No, he need a date. He need a date. They need dates, bro.
Sooner than you think, brother. Dude, that's a 2-for-1 special. How many questions we fuck with so far?
See, that's
2?
no, we need
and
dates,
you wasted 3.
We need dates. This is crazy.
Bro. You want a real date? It's August 29th.
Yeah.
Y'all on my body. August 30th. Tomorrow. Some shit coming out tomorrow. Boom. How about that? Was that pressure you were applying?
Yeah, it is.
Some reverse psychology?
A little bit.
Yo, bro, you crazy. That's nuts.
Why Justin
That
asked,
was some Yachty and Mitch shit just now.
I mean,
go ahead, yo, bro. See, the thing is, he'll put this camera down and want to fight. That's cool, though.
It's cool.
I can fight.
It's calm.
Yeah, it's cool. West Coast niggas run fades, right? Come get his ass whipping, I'm handing them out.
How did you come up with Static Passion?
Damn. Should I get a real answer or the cap answer?
Real answer.
Real answer. All right, so boom. Damn, this is dark. Not dark. I gotta take it there. I was dating somebody at the time, and I'm working in fashion. She's working in fashion. My realm was far more like performance athletic, of course, coming from Under Armour in that space. But I handled collaborations, and I was doing all of the influencer partnerships and the deals in the world of entertainment. That's why Gervonta Davis got signed to the entertainment department, because he was quote unquote somebody I was going to brand as cool alongside A$AP Rocky. Like, that's why you get the trajectory of what you get now, byproduct, which is why I be singing his songs talking about hello. But anyways, back to the topic here. had a great relationship with somebody, and we were just ideating on clothes, trying to figure out how to piece this thing together. And I wanted to come up with something that we could do to kind of spend our time together and still make money and work at the same time while still exercising our creative muscles that fuel us, that need to be exercised on a daily basis for us to feel like ourselves. And I'm extremely passionate of a person, just in general. Some people have deemed it me being an extremist, but if you know me truly, it's all fueled by passion. And she was fiery, kind of like myself to a certain degree. I figured out my medicine, shout out to dispensaries around the world, to kind of calm me down when things get a little bit too antsy. But yeah, at the time I wasn't, and we were dealing with a lot of like fiery tension within our relationship. We had ways of resolving it, but yeah, bro, I was just trying to figure out a way to be able to work with my girl and be able to still spend time with her, because we just had that, like, we had that bond. It was like that. We just needed to be together and stuff like that. So it was kind of a play on her name. It was kind of a play on the fluctuant nature of the emotions within our relationship, staticky, kind of fiery, and the passion that was fueled by it. It was all because of how passionate she was about her points of view and how much she cared about me, and you know, the contrary, well, not the contrary, but from my perspective as well, me echoing that same sentiment. And if you look at the
Yeah.
type shit,
Yeah.
it was like this and this. So her name, my little initial, and the money, for real. Because we needed the money, that, ladies first, and then boom, that's how I came up with it, psychologically. So Milo Blick, if you ever see this, that's how, you know what I mean? From Static to the World, which is the campaign that we about to run with the clothes, and then that was a project as well, one of my early little demo drops, and yeah, that's how Daddy came up with it, Stank. Love you.
Yes, sir. Did you grow up with your parents? Do you still have your parents?
I still have my parents. I did grow up with parents. My parents were together for 17 and a half years, got married on Valentine's Day. They divorced, separated on my birthday in the 9th grade. I remember the cake was on the table. Boom. And we can get into like the effects of how that kind of, I don't want to say took my life down a different path, but it definitely altered some perspectives and forced my hand in a way to, you know what I mean, elevate my maturation quickly, because certain things were placed on my shoulders that weren't on my shoulders before. But yeah, I still have my parents. I'm grateful for my parents. As I've grown older, it's just about, and I have a great relationship with both my parents, and it's still cool, even post-divorce and all of the above. Great relationship. We spent a lot of time together. They've known each other their whole lives, grew up in the same church, the whole nine, and they held it together as far as like camaraderie and things like that, for the sake of myself, my siblings, things like that. So beautiful in that regard. But the beautiful part of having parents is being able to look at them, if you have an honest filter within yourself, and identify the good things you pull from them and the not so good things, and look at your DNA, look at yourself, and say, you know what I mean, I like this about me, I know that comes from my mom or dad. I don't like this about myself, this comes from my mom or dad. And you just, you know, pull away the things that don't necessarily mirror your where you want to be moving forward, and refine. And it helps you kind of meet your parents where they are as well, once you come to that realization of being able to just accept everything for what it is and make the appropriate changes. That was good.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that was good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta pat myself on the, do that too. You should pat yourself on the back when you know you did good. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Who the fuck else would have told me I just did good right now? Holmes holding the camera, you know, man, he would have gave me
It's okay.
one of them. Come on, man. Damn. You gotta do it for you, champ.
Last question. Where did you get your
Not
freckles?
the last question. Nowhere near the last question.
It's the last question.
That's crazy. That's the last question.
I'm
You do
telling
these
you.
people dirty like that. But it's gonna be a good day, content-wise. Where did I get my freckles from? So my dad has freckles. The Festa is little freckle face tattoo. Good luck getting in. Dog not even in. That's crazy. You in?
No.
That's crazy. There's some ones in there. doing crazy shit. Your faves too. Acting bad. Ooh. I love that little motherfucker. Little freckle face tap reporting live, bitch. Question, how I get the freckles? Okay, so boom. My dad got a face full of freckles, and I already hear so much that I look like my dad. And I had a couple little freckles or some shit like that. But I, number one, wanted to look more like dad. I, number two, had like these burn marks under my eyes from when I went to Antigua. And yo, bro, I don't even know if I'll add the photo. Maybe I will, the charcoal face. Yo, bro, it's terrible. Like, I look like I got scabs under my eyes.
This.
And it never, and yo, bro, I got burned so bad. My people's were like, bro, you just got a free chemical peel. Like, my whole face. When I take the passport photo coming back into the States, no face. I almost had no face, bro. My whole shit was crusty. I look like how Nelly used to wear the Band-Aid. Imagine that both sides and like needing it. So it was crazy. People in Jamaica, people in Antigua was just walking up to me, just handing me aloe vera, like, you need to get in the sun. You like them Anglos. I ain't gonna cap. And I got, man, that's a whole nother subject as far as like my lineage and things like that. But anyways, back to the topic. Had that kind of like, I don't know, it was kind of like a bulge in my skin to a certain degree, and I would exfoliate it down, but it always kind of just build up, and it might have just been psychologically in my head. I ain't gonna cap. Because somebody one day will probably do a breakdown of my face before and after. But wanted to look more like my dad, and of course I got tattoos and things like that. I never wanted to jump out there and do a face tat. I was too scared. But I came into like this, I'm like, okay, boom, I'ma do like a freckle mask and put like some little nuances in there so I can still get like a little face tat off, because I wanted something around my eyes. Definitely more like the static emoji. If you look at like that little glittery emoji and shit like that, I got a couple of them around both sides. Is it popping up?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So yeah, that was the thinking going into it. And I spent a lot of my career behind the camera intentionally. I never wanted to be on the forefront. I always kind of like muted my perspective outwardly to the public, but I would leverage my perspective to my clients, which, you know, y'all don't know how many interviews of mine you've read that you think was from somebody else, or playlists you've heard that you thought was somebody else's name and got paid for by Beats by Dre, or I don't want to start naming publications because people will do the math, but yo, bro, can you type this for me? These people, like, they don't even know who they're inspired by. They give you a list of people and they can't tell you nothing about them. That's why it's very hard for them to articulate, and for me, it's not so hard. I can take a bottle of water and just pour it out. That's me talking to you. Why? Because it comes from an authentic place. It ain't manufactured. Don't nobody gotta tell me what to say, prep me, prime me. None of the above, because I've been doing this since KanyeUniverseCity.com/blog. I've been doing this since Wale chilling. I've been doing this since sleeping in Yo, come on, bro. Don't take me down. Ask another question, please. Yeah. What was the question? About the freckles?
Freckles.
Yeah. So little freckle face tat. It was a mindset walking into this motherfucker with the freckles, bro. Like, it was literally like a heist in plain sight for me to take back everything that these people fucking took from me, bro. And that's why we sitting in between two motherfucking dumpsters. It's all circling back right now.